Hi, good afternoon. This is Anthony Ezra de Martinez here at the Martinez Hacienda in Taos, New Mexico, here for La Parentela Hispano de la Sierra del Sangre de Cristo Publishing. And today I thought it'd be nice to come and, show you the outside anyway of the Martinez Hacienda, also known as the in Spanish as La Hacienda de los Martinez. And of course, the Martinez family, who used to be, we used to go by the name of Martin Serrano, is if well known, one of the bigger Hispano families in northern New Mexico. And this house here, I know it's a pretty large building, but this was the family residence of the parents of Padre Antonio Jose Martinez, the famous Catholic priest of Taos, who was the spiritual leader as well as the political leader, often of northern New Mexico. His parents and the family moved to Taos from L.P.H, New Mexico, about 1802, 1803, 1804, around there. And then they had this large hacienda built, which is this big building. Here's one of the entrances to it. And in the middle of the building is, and you can see the fields in the back. The family owned, much of the farmland around it, the acreage. Not so much, not anymore, although the descendants still live around of this part of the family. My family is also distant cousins of them. We're all basically descendants of Sargento Mayor Hernan Martin Serrano II, who was part of Governor Oñate's original settlement party of the settlers in 1598. So these were some of their farmlands back here, and these go all the way to that hill over there is what they call Blueberry Hill here in Taos. And there's people that live all along the hill. It goes all the way north. That's north in that direction. You can see the Sangre De Cristo mountain range there as it goes from Taos towards Arroyondo, San Cristobal, Cuesta further on, and then Costilla. So yeah, they owned all this here. His parents, Padre Martinez, grew up here. He was born in 1793 in L.P.H. So he was still a kid, when they moved here. He was probably about 10 years old or so, 11. And you can see, just a beautiful building, really. It's very simple, kind of austere looking on the outside, because that was the way they built things. That's the way the adobe looked, There was nothing. Life in New Mexico was, it was a beautiful life, really, in those days, from what I've read, and it seems like it was a very nice time to live in northern New Mexico in the 1700s and early 1800s. The people here were really in their own little country, as it were. Many historians have said that, and I agree that New Mexico was, especially in the 1800s, but also in the 1700s to an extent, but particularly after 1821, when the country of Mexico, after an 11-year war for their independence, the King of Spain, King Ferdinand VII, granted them their independence. New Mexico, we did not participate in the war for the Mexican Revolution, we were a bit farther up north, and you know, our province here, we were a separate province. We always had our own governor.